The wind whispers through towering trees as sunlight filters down onto the forest floor. Majestic animals roam these ancient woodlands, living according to the rhythms of the wild. From snow-covered tundras to sun-drenched savannas, the earth is teeming with wonders both big and small. And each creature has a story to tell. And now, standing at the edge of this untamed wilderness, we're about to embark on an extraordinary journey that will take us back to the very beginnings of these magnificent creatures. Join us as we uncover the secrets of their past and discover the incredible stories that have shaped them into the animals we know and love today. Welcome to Origins of the Wild, where nature's deepest secrets come to life. Before they were pets, dogs and cats were fierce survivors of the wild. But how did they become our closest companions? As we peel back the layers of time, we'll witness the fascinating evolution of these creatures and learn how their incredible adaptations helped them thrive in a world that was constantly changing. Get ready to be amazed by the resilience, intelligence, and sheer determination of these amazing animals. But that's not all. We'll also explore the unique bond that humans have formed with these animals over the centuries. From working alongside wolves in the hunt to the companionship of a loyal dog, we'll see how these animals have become an integral part of our lives. So grab your binoculars and join us on this thrilling adventure. Who knows what other secrets of the wild we might uncover along the way? Before they were domesticated, cats and dogs lived in the wild as cunning hunters and stealthy stalkers. The wolf, an apex predator, known for its intelligence and strength, ruled the icy tundras of prehistoric Eurasia with its pack. Meanwhile, in the deserts of Egypt, the wildcat, a solitary and agile hunter, thrived on the abundance of rodents. As the Ice Age approached, the wolf's territory expanded, driven by the need for food and the desire for mates. During this time, ancient humans, the Neanderthals and the Denisovans, inhabited similar regions and competed with wolves for resources. Wolves often targeted human settlements, but the humans fought back, killing many wolves in the process. However, some wolves managed to avoid human-induced deaths. Instead, they scavenged around human encampments, taking advantage of the scraps left behind by the humans. This scavenging behavior led to competition with another scavenger, the brown bear. The larger and more aggressive brown bear claimed the best scraps, leaving the smaller and more nimble wolf with less desirable leftovers. Now, let's fast forward 32,000 years to a time when ancient humans, Homo sapiens, migrated out of Africa and into Europe. They encountered two types of wolves, the gray wolf and the eastern wolf, which had replaced the previously dominant Eurasian wolf. These new wolves were larger and more robust, better adapted to the harsh conditions of the tundra. Some scientists believe that it was during this time period that wolves began to live alongside humans, initially as scavengers, but eventually evolving into working partners. In fact, DNA analysis suggests that modern European wolves share a recent common ancestor with domestic dogs, indicating that they diverged from their wild counterparts relatively recently. Fast forward again to 14,000 years ago. We find ourselves in the vast grasslands of the Eurasian steppe. Here, horses roamed freely, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, a pack of gray wolves emerges from the tall grass, their eyes fixed on their prey. They move swiftly and silently, their paws barely making a sound as they close in on their unsuspecting victim. The horse senses the danger and tries to flee, but the wolves are too quick. They cut off its escape and bring the mighty beast to its knees. With a final bite, the lead wolf delivers the fatal blow, ending the horse's life and securing a meal for the pack. But they don't have the meal to themselves. Onlookers watch from a distance, waiting for the wolves to finish their kill before approaching to claim their share of the spoils. One of the onlookers is a lone human hunter. He watches the wolves work together, displaying their intelligence and teamwork, and realizes that he could benefit from their skills. An idea begins to form in his mind, a thought so revolutionary that it will change the course of history. Why not work with these wolves instead of against them? He approaches cautiously, offering a piece of meat as a gift to the led wolf. The wolf accepts the offering, sniffing it cautiously before devouring it. A bond is formed between the two species, laying the foundation for a partnership that will last for millennia. And with that, we wrap up our first segment of this exciting journey through time. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the early relationship between humans and wolves. If you want to continue exploring the wild world of our furry companions, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Now let's turn our attention to the feline side of the family and uncover the secrets of their wild origins. Imagine yourself strolling through the bustling streets of ancient Egypt, where the majestic Nile River winds its way through a vibrant city. The year is 3000 BC, and the air is filled with the scent of exotic spices and the sounds of merchants hawking their wares. Suddenly, you spot a sleek, muscular cat slinking through the crowded marketplace. Its eyes are sharp and alert, scanning the crowd for any sign of trouble, or, more importantly, a tasty snack. You notice that this is no ordinary cat. It moves with a confident grace that sets it apart from the ordinary house cats that you're used to seeing back home. It's clear that this cat is revered by the people around it, and you can't help but feel a sense of awe and admiration for this powerful creature. This is no ordinary cat. It's a wildcat, a fierce and independent hunter that's perfectly adapted to survive in the unforgiving desert. Despite its solitary nature, the wildcat has earned a place among humans, not because of any innate loyalty, but because of its undeniable skill and efficiency as a rodent hunter. The Egyptians kept these wildcats as pets, carefully breeding them for their ability to control the rodent population in their granaries. Without the help of these feline overlords, the Egyptians would have lost countless tons of grain each year to rodents. In return for their services, the Egyptians showered their cats with adoration, mummifying them when they died, and even erecting statues in their honor. The ancient Egyptians weren't the only ones to appreciate the benefits of having a wildcat around. Throughout history, felines have been revered as symbols of power, independence, and grace. But their journey to becoming beloved house cats didn't happen overnight. Now let's travel back in time to the days of our ancestors. Picture yourself in a medieval castle, complete with creaky drawbridge and soaring towers. You're surrounded by knights in shining armor and ladies in flowing gowns. It's all gathered for a grand feast in the great hall. As the hearty laughter of nobles echoes through the room, a small dog darts between their feet, eager for any scraps that might fall from the table. You recognize the dog as a terrier, a brave and tenacious hunter with a heart full of courage. Terriers have a long history of working alongside humans, often serving as ratters, herders, or even guard dogs. Back in Roman times, terriers were popular pets and were even immortalized in mosaics and frescoes. People kept them as companions and for their pest control abilities, which made them especially useful on farms. As the night wears on, the merriment reaches a fever pitch, and the terrier finds itself at the center of attention. The knights and ladies shower the dog with affection, scratching its ears and tossing in bits of food. For a moment, it feels like the terrier is part of the family. But as the festivities wind down, the dog retreats to the shadows. Content with its day's work and the knowledge that it's an integral part of the human community, now let's transport ourselves to a cozy living room in a modern-day home. Sunlight streams in through the window, illuminating a comfortable couch where a dog and its owner lounge together. The dog, a golden retriever, is the picture of canine contentment, its head resting on its owner's lap as it basks in the warmth of the afternoon sun. The owner strokes the dog's fur, feeling a deep sense of connection and love for this loyal companion. But the retriever's journey to this point in its life has been anything but easy. Once a wild animal, it's undergone centuries of domestication and selective breeding to become the gentle giant that we see today. Its ancestors, the gray wolves, once roamed the forests of Europe, but over time, some of these wolves began to scavenge around human settlements. This led to an unusual partnership between humans and wolves, with wolves helping humans hunt and protect their settlements in exchange for scraps of food. Eventually, these wolves were domesticated, and over the centuries, they were selectively bred for certain traits, such as gentleness, intelligence, and trainability. This resulted in the retriever we see today, a dog that's not only a loyal companion, but also an intelligent and eager-to-please hunting partner. As we reflect on the journey of the retriever from wild wolf to domesticated pet, we realize that the bond between humans and animals is truly unique. Through centuries of cooperation and companionship, we've been able to shape the traits of animals such as the retriever and the terrier, creating breeds that are perfectly suited to life alongside humans. The love and loyalty that these dogs give us in return for our care and affection is a testament to the incredible bond that can form between humans and animals. And now we're at the end of our journey through the origins of the wild, where we uncovered the incredible stories of some of our favorite pets. But before we say goodbye, we want to hear from you. What do you think about your pet after watching this video? Hit the like button if you think your dog or cat is more than just a pet. They're a piece of ancient history. Remember, every like helps us reach more nature enthusiasts who are curious about the world around them. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Origins of the Wild. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the wild world of our pets. I hope you've enjoyed learning about their fascinating origins and the incredible adaptations that have allowed them to thrive alongside humans for centuries. Until next time, keep exploring the great outdoors and remember to always stay curious.